Hey everybody, it's Boots and Bows Outdoors, and this is Millie.
And Jimmy behind the camera.
And Jimmy behind the camera. Today we're going to make a recipe for you. It's one of our fan favorites at the holiday season. We call it holiday trash, and it is the bomb. Now, there's a whole lot of recipes out there that follow this same theme, but this is the one that our family likes, our family uses. I make at least one, if not two batches every year. And not only do we eat a lot of it, but we give it away. So if you're looking for a homemade gift that's not too expensive, this is it. You can package them up. You can get a whole mess of treats for people. I give it to teachers. I give it to friends. I give it to supervisors. I give it to the janitor at my school. So this is the best. All right, so it doesn't have many ingredients, and you can always add more ingredients if you feel the need. So the basis of it is 2 boxes of Czech cereal. You are supposed to pick 2 different flavors. I pick rice and corn. I do not care for the wheat as much, but honestly, it tastes as good. It tastes good anyway. Rusty? I think Rusty likes it too. All right, and you have to have a box of Golden Grams cereal. Now, in the past, I have made the mistake of getting Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't like it as much. I definitely like the Golden Graham. You need a can of cashews. The bigger the better, because they are the best. And a bag of pretzels. And usually people, this is what they don't care, like it's their least favorite in the mix. But you definitely have to have more than just the cereal and nuts. I would try and get as small as you can as far as pretzels go. So if you can find a small pretzel or even a Christmas tree shaped pretzel or something like that, that's really good too. And then the whole thing is brought together with this vanilla flavored almond bar. I put in 2 containers of it. I think it's a pound. 1 pound, 4 ounces. 2 20-ounce packages of it. You can do it with just 1. It's actually going to look the same, but I don't know. I just feel like 2 more is better, so I use 2 of them. So you're going to need a large area with wax paper. So our counter is all cleaned up and wax papered. And you are going to need a really huge thing to mix everything in.
You watch my sausage making videos. That's the pan I use to make sausage with. Also.
I know, this pan comes in handy for
my
everything.
Yeah.
So if you like, you can also add red and green M&Ms, but honestly, I don't think they show in the mixture once everything's kind of covered together. We've also put in like red and green sugar crystals. Ugh, did not like that at all. I don't like the texture of it. I just do these ingredients and it comes out great. So we're just going to open everything up and dump it in. I am kind of careful as I can be, about the crumbs at the bottom. If I see a whole lot of crumbs, I will try to hold those back. But you're going to get some crumbs anyway by mixing up. All right, so that was our rice checks. Here's our corn checks, and they kind of look the same. Oops. Oops. All right, put it in. Golden Grams.
Rusty's helping.
Yeah, Rusty's picking up what I drop on the ground. There's our Golden Grams. Gives it a nice sweet flavor. And our pretzels. I try to hold back a little bit on these because it is our least favorite of all the things added.
And I can't eat them.
No, and Jim can't eat. I don't know about because Jim doesn't eat gluten. So I don't know about the Golden Grams either. The Chex Mix, that's gluten-free. The Chex cereal is gluten-free. And these are salted, by the way. So salt is okay. Like some recipes, we hold out the salt. I make peanut clusters around this time of year, and we always get salt-free peanuts. But for that, but not for this. This is fine. All right, so now I'm going to take one of our packs of almond bark. Now, I know what my microwave does. So I know that 2 minutes in my microwave, and this is melted with some stirring. But follow the directions on the packet of the almond bark for your own microwave so that you don't overheat it. Because it is not good if you overheat it. It loses its, what's the word?
Consistency?
Consistency, or it's just not as good. I learned that from when I made chocolate bombs last year. If you overheated, things just didn't work right.
You could probably scorch too, but
yeah. So, like I said, I know, and I do 1 pack at a time in my Pyrex 4-cup measuring cup, and this just doesn't want to come out. All right, so we're gonna put this in the microwave. So I'm gonna pause you for a second while this melts down, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we pour it on. All right, so we have melted our first pack of white chocolate, and that's what it looks like, all melted. It takes 2 minutes in my microwave. Again, in your microwave, you should follow the directions until you know how long it takes. All right, so all we do is pour it on. I mean, it's not that hard. So I kind of spread it out as best as I can so we don't get too much in one place. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and set up the other pack. Put that there.
that one came out a lot easier.
It did. It did come out a lot easier. All right, I'll be right back. Stay right there.
And I think earlier what Millie was trying to say was it changes the texture of it.
Maybe that's it too. It's
if you overheat it.
all right. So let's put this here. So while the second container of white chocolate is melting, I just take the biggest spatula I have and I start mixing. And you're just going to try not to.
Right, don't get overzealous.
No, you don't want to destroy your cereal and break it all up. And you're really not going to see it. And you're going to go, this is definitely not a lot of chocolate. This isn't enough. And I promise you, it really is. Because by the time it ends up coating everything, you really don't see the white. But you will taste it. So that's kind of why I like doing 2 packs. You only need 1, but I do 2 just because I do like that extra bit of chocolate. And it gives me enough time to start mixing and getting it really spread around while the second container of chocolate is melting. There we go. Things are breaking up. And if you have nut sensitive people, Be careful with that because, you know, cashews in here. But oh my God, the cashews are so good. All right, so you can see, you really don't see much chocolate. And it won't dry up on you real fast. So you have time to mix and everything. It's not going to cool down and harden. All right, that's the second batch of chocolate. Let me get that. All right. And we're gonna, you see it, it's soft, but it's not quite melted yet. So I just stir it until there are no more lumps. And the directions on the pack, it's going to tell you to do so many seconds, take it out, stir it, do so many seconds, take it out, stir it, and just very gradually heat it up. I already know what it takes in my microwave, and I know this works. So I just do the 2 minutes at one shot. All right, let me mix it up. You can see all of the lumps are out. It's all melted.
Velvety smooth.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, it does.
It smells really good.
Oh, my camera's being crazy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost tempted to just stick my finger in there.
It's hot.
I know, that's why
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
It's a little misleading because it is hot.
Yeah.
All right, so we got all our chocolate. Put that in the sink. Now we're going to mix. And this is the last mix you have to do, obviously, because we have no more ingredients to add in. You can definitely start seeing the white chocolate covering everything now, but it's not going to be like ghosty white. It's it forms like a thin layer. So
Right. It's not like you see. Sometimes you'll see pretzels that have been dipped.
yeah, no, it's
It's
not a
not
dip.
going to be like that at all. It's just going to be a thin layer on top, but it's just enough with the saltiness of the cereal or the pretzels, or, you know, and the peanuts, with that sweetness and the saltiness together. It's just, oh my goodness, it's so good.
We get so many compliments on this, and it's such a simple recipe. And so, like, I tried to add it up. You know, you have 3 boxes of cereal, which are going to be $3 and something each, and then a bag of pretzels, that was probably another $3. And then the cashews was probably close to $5. And then the almond bark, 2 packs were $5. So if you add all of that up, but when I tell you I can make sandwich bag size servings, I probably can get 20 to 25 of those out of this. And then of course, you know, sometimes we do bigger, we have to have a bigger gift bag of it for our own party because our kids like this. Some of this is going Wednesday to my granddaughter's teachers. I've already given out the first batch. Those 2 bags, they're already earmarked for somebody. But
You know, when I was teaching, the secretaries, when they'd see me walking in the office at Christmas time with my bags of this, they were just so happy.
and don't get nervous if you say, oh my gosh, there's no chocolate on here. I promise you there is. It just doesn't look like it's on everything, and it is going to be so good. It doesn't matter. So you just need to dump it out. Now, usually I use our dining room table, and I cover it with that. But unfortunately, it's covered with gifts and wrapping paper and all the things we don't want Rusty to eat. So my dining room table was not available for this. Let me get this out of the way. And now I'm going to start spreading. And I have wax paper over this entire
I was just going to say that she's not spreading it directly on the counter. I know the camera doesn't pick up the wax paper, but there is wax paper from the backboard all the way across on the countertop.
And I did bleach down the countertops just in case something spilled over. Jim and I could nibble on it. But so far, that's not happening. So you just spread this out. As thin as you can spread it, the better. Because you're going to wait for it to cool down and dry. And then it's going to be stiff. And so you're going to break it up with your hands. And I'll show you one of the other bags that we have already set up. And you can see how it looks and how it feels.
She is doing this actually on the gentle side because you don't want to start breaking up all of your cereal and, well, the pretzels I could care less about, but the cereal, you don't want to break those up. So she, it looks like she's kind of just going at it, but
no,
she's
I'm
not
not
really putting any pressure.
I'm not putting pressure. I'm sliding it more than anything, and I'm putting a little downward pressure just to break up big clumps of stuff. Because once it dries and it's cooled down, I'm going to be breaking it up by hand to put it into the bags. And what we'll probably do, we buy these little gift bags from Dollar Tree, and so we put them in those, and then to store it, like when you finish filling up your bags, we'll put it in just big gallon Ziploc bags. So, all right, so it is spread out enough now where it can dry and it'll get stiff and we can crumble it with our hands. And then you just, oops, I don't want to leave that there. Let's see, let's put it over here. And you just pick it up and just gently squeeze with your hands and it'll break it up and then you put it into your bags. And let me show you what it looks like because this is the one that Jim and I get to eat. So I'm going to open it up. This is what it looks like when it's all done. You can see the chocolate. You've seen I've separated it. And that's it. And it is so good. It is so addictive. Good. It's crunchy. It's sweet. I don't taste the salt at all on anything. Okay. That's good. Wow. All right, so this is our, I'm gonna finish chewing. So this is our holiday trash, economical way. Don't you dare. Rusty has decided he likes it too. So I have to watch him. Economical way to make multiple gifts at one time that people really will enjoy. So I hope you like this and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.